Hold on to your designer handbags. Hollywood is facing a takedown of epic proportions. The spotlight has turned on Blake Lively, the queen of effortless chic and Instagram wit, but now she's at the heart of a scandal so intense it could redefine her entire career. And who's leading this public reckoning? None other than the digital juggernaut himself, Joe Rogan. Forget subtle celebrity feuds or quiet rumors whispered through the grapevine. This isn't just gossip. It's a full-blown media firestorm ignited by the Joe Rogan Experience, where millions tune in for unfiltered, no-holds-barred commentary. This time, the target is Blake Lively, and the fallout could be catastrophic. The catalyst: a legal earthquake. Why is Blake suddenly under fire? It all traces back to a lawsuit that's rocked Tinseltown to its core. According to explosive reports, Blake Lively faced a devastating legal defeat tied to allegations of sabotaging director Justin Baldoni. This wasn't just a creative disagreement. It was, reportedly, a calculated campaign to undermine Baldoni's credibility and seize control of the narrative surrounding the film It Ends With Us. Insiders suggest that the lawsuit laid bare a systematic effort to damage Baldoni's reputation. The accusations? Leaked texts hinting at malicious intent, anonymous tips sent to gossip outlets designed to tarnish his image, and alleged attempts to portray him as unprofessional and creatively incompetent. And here's where the drama hits its peak. Blake reportedly didn't just lose the lawsuit, she faced a crushing legal defeat. This wasn't a quiet settlement behind closed doors. It was a decisive ruling that validated the claims against her, leaving her reputation in tatters and providing Rogan with plenty of fuel for his fiery podcast commentary. Joe Rogan's verbal firestorm. Enter Joe Rogan, the master of unfiltered critique. Known for his blunt, no-nonsense delivery, Rogan didn't hold back when discussing Blake's scandal. Early leaks from his podcast suggest a merciless breakdown of the lawsuit, dissecting every detail with the precision of a seasoned prosecutor. Picture the scene: Rogan, headphones on, leaning into the mic, voice heavy with authority and sharp-edged sarcasm. Sources say he delivered a relentless takedown, mocking Blake's alleged manipulative behavior, dismantling her once pristine public image, and painting her as a Hollywood insider who allegedly abused her influence for personal gain. Phrases like utterly humiliated, karma with a capital K, and Hollywood elite hypocrisy laid bare are reportedly already going viral, turning Rogan's critique into a digital firestorm. This isn't just celebrity commentary, it's a full-scale character assassination, amplified by Rogan's massive, loyal audience. The fallout: a career in crisis. This scandal isn't just about gossip, it's a reputational disaster that could mark the end of Blake's carefully curated image. The lawsuit's legal defeat is more than just bad press. It's a formal judgment that suggests her alleged actions were not only ethically questionable but legally indefensible. And now, as Rogan's commentary spreads like wildfire across the internet, Blake's career hangs in the balance. Social media platforms are ablaze with reactions, fans and critics alike weighing in on the shocking revelations. Headlines scream about her downfall, and the public's perception is shifting fast. Behind the scenes, the alleged campaign against Baldoni. So, what exactly led to this dramatic fall from grace? Reports suggest that Blake Lively allegedly orchestrated a PR campaign designed to tarnish Justin Baldoni's reputation. The motivation. Some insiders claim it was an attempt to gain greater creative control over It Ends With Us. The allegations point to deliberate leaks, negative press campaigns, and behind-the-scenes manipulation aimed at undermining Baldoni's authority as the film's director. These accusations, backed by alleged evidence from leaked communications, paint a picture of a calculated effort to control the narrative. The lawsuit didn't just target Blake's intentions, it highlighted the real-world consequences of her alleged actions: damage to Baldoni's career, reputation, and the financial prospects of the film itself. The legal defeat: a crushing blow. The courtroom battle wasn't just a minor setback, it was a devastating loss. Insiders suggest the ruling was decisive, with the court siding firmly with Baldoni and his legal team. Whether it was a summary judgment or a forced settlement, the result remains the same: a humiliating legal defeat that validated the accusations against Blake. This isn't just another Hollywood scandal. It's a reputational apocalypse. The formal legal judgment has left Blake's image in ruins, providing Rogan and the media with all the ammunition they need to fuel the firestorm. The media frenzy, public outrage, and digital condemnation. As the news spreads, the internet has erupted into a frenzy of speculation and condemnation. The Joe Rogan Experience has become ground zero for this unfolding drama, with millions tuning in to hear Rogan's scathing analysis. His audience isn't just casual listeners, they're fiercely loyal, and their reaction is shaping the narrative. Across social media, hashtags related to the scandal are trending. Memes, commentary, and heated debates flood Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Blake Lively, once celebrated for her charm and elegance, now finds herself at the center of a digital storm she can't control. The bigger picture. Hollywood power dynamics exposed. This isn't just about one actress's fall from grace. It's a window into the darker side of Hollywood's power struggles. The allegations against Blake reveal a system where influence can be weaponized, and careers can be derailed by behind-the-scenes manipulation. Rogan's takedown doesn't just target Blake, it exposes what many see as the hypocrisy of Hollywood elites. His commentary resonates with a broader audience that's grown weary of celebrity privilege and power plays behind closed doors. What's next for Blake Lively? The question now is, can Blake recover from this? A legal defeat of this magnitude isn't just a PR nightmare, it's a career-defining moment. Rebuilding her image will take more than a carefully crafted apology or a heartfelt interview. It will require a complete overhaul of public perception, and even that might not be enough. As the scandal continues to unfold, one thing is clear. This isn't just a fleeting controversy, it's a defining chapter in Blake Lively's career. And with Joe Rogan fanning the flames, the fallout is far from over. Final thoughts. A Hollywood scandal for the ages. This saga is more than just celebrity drama. It's a cautionary tale about the power of influence, the dangers of behind-the-scenes manipulation, and the brutal nature of public accountability in the digital age. As Blake Lively faces the harsh glare of public scrutiny, one thing is certain. Hollywood will be watching, and so will the world. Stay tuned, drama detectives, because this story is far from finished. The fire has been lit, and its flames are only growing higher. The unfolding drama surrounding Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni has taken Hollywood by storm, igniting intense public scrutiny and sparking a fierce debate. At the center of the controversy is an alleged effort to publicly ridicule, demean, and undermine Baldoni, painting a picture of a calculated and sustained campaign that goes far beyond leaked text messages. What emerges is a multifaceted strategy allegedly designed to erode Baldoni's authority not just on the It Ends With Us set, but potentially across his entire professional landscape. Imagine the alleged tactics at play. This isn't just about private conversations shared with confidants. There are whispers strategically placed in the ears of studio executives, veiled criticisms subtly leaked to industry trades, and even potential on-set behavior designed to undermine Baldoni's directorial authority in front of the cast and crew. The lawsuit, reportedly meticulously detailed, suggests Blake Lively used her considerable Hollywood influence, her star power, industry connections, and carefully cultivated media persona, to allegedly mock Baldoni and weaponize her privilege against him. The leaked texts, now reportedly central in the legal proceedings, could be seen as more than casual venting. Instead, they might be interpreted as evidence of a deliberate and damaging strategy aimed at dismantling Baldoni's professional standing. The legal argument likely hinges on proving that Blake's actions went far beyond creative differences. Instead, it paints a portrait of a calculated, malicious campaign designed to publicly humiliate and diminish Baldoni's reputation in Hollywood. Creative clashes are one thing, but orchestrating a sustained public mockery campaign that inflicts reputational harm is an entirely different level of alleged misconduct. The lawsuit paints Blake not as a passionate artist but as a powerful Hollywood figure allegedly weaponizing mockery, with devastating consequences now beginning to unfold. This calculated use of influence has become the defining narrative, casting Blake not as a victim but as a perpetrator of a campaign of public humiliation that has seemingly backfired in spectacular fashion. Social media reactions are harsh and unforgiving. Comments accuse her of overstepping boundaries, with some questioning her intentions and methods. The conversation has even spread to Twitter, where critiques about her behavior are amplified. Some comments are harsh and unwarranted, but others raise valid concerns about her alleged conduct. The fallout from this scandal isn't confined to Blake Lively alone. Her husband, Ryan Reynolds, is also feeling the heat, albeit indirectly. Although not directly named in the lawsuit, Ryan's close association with Blake, combined with his unwavering public support, has placed him in the crossfire. The backlash threatens his carefully constructed public persona and could even have repercussions for his billion-dollar Deadpool franchise. As public opinion turns, Ryan's silence is becoming deafening. His usual witty defenses are conspicuously absent, replaced by a noticeable quiet that some interpret as a sign of complicity, or, at the very least, an attempt to retreat from the scandal's epicenter. Whispers in the industry question whether Ryan's loyalty to Blake could be blinding him to the ethical and legal quagmire that both appear to be sinking into. Adding fuel to the fire is Joe Rogan's unrelenting public condemnation. While Rogan's primary target remains Blake, his commentary casts a long shadow over Ryan Reynolds as well, questioning his judgment and role in potentially enabling or encouraging Blake's alleged actions. The scandal now paints an image of a once revered Hollywood power couple whose ambition may have overstepped moral boundaries. In the aftermath, the consequences for Blake have been swift and brutal. Hollywood, known for its ruthlessness, is reportedly beginning to freeze her out. Projects that were once in development have allegedly been shelved, and studio executives are reportedly reassessing her bankability, not just financially, but in terms of reputational risk. The whispers behind the scenes are growing louder. Is Blake Lively now considered toxic? Is her once sterling reputation too tarnished to recover from? The meticulously crafted image of charm and effortless elegance that she built over years is now crumbling under the weight of scandal, replaced by a far less flattering narrative. A manipulative power player allegedly willing to leverage her influence for personal gain. Public sentiment mirrors Hollywood's reaction. Social media has turned hostile, with memes mocking her legal downfall going viral and the hashtag #CancelBlakeLively gaining alarming momentum. The once adoring fan base is now fractured and disillusioned, with many expressing disappointment and outright anger. The couple's carefully curated public image, the picture-perfect romance of Blake and Ryan, has been shattered, replaced by a perception of ruthless power players willing to crush perceived rivals and manipulate media narratives to their advantage. This isn't just a PR crisis. It's a full-blown reputational implosion that could end Blake Lively's reign as an A-list star. Industry insiders speculate on whether Blake's career can survive this fallout. Some suggest her only possible path to redemption would involve a carefully managed public apology, followed by a period of low-profile projects, perhaps independent films, aimed at demonstrating humility and artistic seriousness. But in an industry as competitive and unforgiving as Hollywood, the odds of a successful comeback seem increasingly slim. Meanwhile, the looming shadow of the lawsuit loss continues to haunt her career, with Joe Rogan's massive influence amplifying the negativity. Hollywood's judgment can be swift and unforgiving, and Blake Lively's future appears more uncertain than ever. As for Ryan Reynolds, the fallout may not yet be career-ending, but the damage to his image is becoming increasingly evident. His association with the scandal could have lingering effects, especially on his beloved Deadpool franchise, with fans and critics alike questioning whether his carefully crafted persona was merely a facade. The once golden couple of Hollywood now faces a potential career-shattering crisis, their empire teetering on the brink of collapse. This isn't just a scandal. It's a potential downfall that could reshape their legacies forever. The question now is stark and unforgiving. Can Blake Lively recover from this devastating legal loss and the PR nightmare that followed? Is there any hope for a Hollywood resurrection? Or is she destined for a slow, agonizing fade into obscurity? The immediate signs aren't promising. Rumors suggest that projects she was actively pursuing are being quietly shelved, and major brands are rushing to distance themselves to avoid the taint of association. Even with the best crisis management team money can buy, the road to redemption appears steep and uncertain. Some industry experts speculate that a possible path forward could involve a public show of remorse, heartfelt interviews, a clear acknowledgement of past mistakes, and a break from the spotlight to focus on personal growth. But even this strategy offers no guarantee of success in an industry where perception often becomes reality. Blake Lively's future in Hollywood is now clouded by uncertainty, her career hanging in the balance as she faces the harsh judgment of the public, the media, and the industry itself. The fallout from this scandal could mark the end of her time at the top, or if she can navigate this treacherous landscape carefully, it might just be the beginning of a long and difficult road to redemption. But what do you think? Is Joe Rogan's scathing takedown justified? Is Blake Lively's career truly over, or is there still a chance for her to make a comeback? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't hold back. And if you're here for all the latest Hollywood scandals, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. This saga isn't over yet, and you can be sure we'll be here to break down every twist and turn as it unfolds. Until next time, stay tuned, keep sipping that piping hot tea, and brace yourselves for the next chapter of this Hollywood drama. It's bound to be even more explosive than the last.